Today I'm gonna make this roasted red pepper pesto that you can put on a variety of foods to add a little bit of spice and flavor to any sort of meat or sandwich or even veggies. So let's blend up some pesto. Hi, I'm Mathia Ford. Welcome back to the Renal Diet HQ channel. Today we're gonna make roasted red bell pepper pesto. It's a kidney-friendly way to have a little bit spicy sauce, but very delicious. So in this recipe, we have basil, we have whole garlic, we're gonna roast that. We have olive oil, we have our Texas twist spice and black pepper. We have pine nuts, and then we're gonna roast these delicious red bell peppers. So let's get started and have a delicious sauce that we can put on pasta, on chicken, on all different kinds of things to have a delicious kidney-friendly sauce. All right, first we're gonna preheat the oven. So we're gonna preheat it to 400. And let that heat up while we're getting the peppers ready. Next, we're gonna take these red bell peppers that I've cut into pieces. We're gonna add the garlic pieces, and then we're going to add just a little bit of olive oil. We added just a little bit of olive oil, and then we're just gonna kind of stir them around a little bit to get that olive oil on all the bell peppers. Then we're going to put them on a cookie sheet. Okay, I'm gonna put a piece of foil down first to keep it from sticking to the cookie sheet. And then we're just going to add these peppers. Now the key is to make sure that they're on their skin side down. And then we need to kind of straight on the pan. So I just kind of spread them out a little bit, and then they're gonna get a little bit crispy on the edges and cooked, and then we'll put them in the food processor. Okay, the oven's almost to temp, so we're gonna put these in for 20 to 25 minutes and let them get nice and crisp and roasted. Okay, next step is to roast the pine nuts. So I've got a little bitty skillet on the stove, and I've got it on a light temperature, medium. I'm just gonna kind of stir these around for 3 to 5 minutes and let them get a little bit toasted. It adds a lot to the flavor. As you can see, they're getting kind of toasted. So we're gonna call that done and move on to the next step. Okay, our pine nuts are toasted and our roasted red peppers are ready. You can see they've got a little bit of char on them. I'm just gonna stick all of those into the food processor. You can also use a blender if you don't have a food processor. I'm gonna stick the pine nuts in there, the basil, and my spices. Okay, now I'm going to process it. I'm gonna start on high. So now I'm going to kind of go down on the sides, make sure everything's getting in there. And the next step is to start adding the oil to kind of make it all come together. I'm gonna start it on low. I'm gonna pour this olive oil in. Now I'm gonna go in and scrape the sides again. I like it fairly smooth, so I'm gonna process it a little longer. All right, that looks about perfect. So now we're gonna take it and put it in a cup, in a jar. See how nice and thick it is? Perfect for pasta or chicken. You can keep it in your fridge for a couple days. If you cover it tightly longer. All right, there you have it. That's our roasted red pepper pesto. And you can put this on sandwiches, you can put it on chicken, you can put it on pasta. But it's a delicious sauce to have around. You can store it in an airtight container in your fridge for up to 2 weeks. And it will really add some flavor to a plain meal. Now let's taste it. That roasting of the red peppers really comes out. If you don't like that to be as strong, you could roast the peppers a little bit less, but I think this is absolutely delicious. And it's super easy to make and store in your fridge.